Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. We're here in the A to Z series playing some tier solo. This is my third take of the character. I've gotten 2 games in a row where people have rage quit on the other team. And unfortunately the last one got played out, so it was like 22 minutes of just me running around in circles hoping that they would end, or that our team would end, and we finally did. And yeah, so hopefully now we'll get a full complete tier game and we can get it going. So this is one of my favorite picks. Really excited to play it though, nonetheless. And it looks like we're leaning against a Jing Chen. We're going Blink and Beads, of course. That is like the tier way. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're just gonna kind of run around and be annoying. It's kind of what you always do on tier. Very, very good character if it's a good game for him. So if there's not a lot of knockback immunities, stuff like that, tier really exceeds. It's very similar to like when Herc is good, tier is good, and vice versa. So we're into a Jing Chen. Should be a very, very, very quiet lane. I don't expect any kills on him. But the hope, goal, and plan is that we just kind of outfarm him because we have a little bit more damage, and as a result, even though we're not killing him, we're going to get neutrals and stuff like that, get ahead that way. But generally, I think hitting a Jing is pretty much a waste of time in this matchup because, yeah, we just don't really have enough to kill him, I would say. But we'll see. You know, maybe he ends, maybe he messes up. He went Blink too, so that's kind of fun. We'll just, we'll wind up the big auto. And, yeah, definitely not the most interactive lane, I'll say that. But this does kind of show the thing of whenever you're laning into, whether it's Smite 1 or Smite 2, you're laning into these picks that are a little, you know, a little silly, a little low damage, but kind of just like annoying. If you pick a sustain character, so just any character that has sustain and you have decent wave clear to match with it, you can kind of just PvE the lane, whether it's like an Amaterasu, and again, I'm saying this as transferring from Smite 1 to Smite 2. You can just kind of pick like an Amaterasu or a tier or something else, and literally just play to PvE. You don't need to get really any damage on the guy. But you just kind of stay focused on your goal, and you're going to find that you're going to get very, very far ahead without ever getting any kills. And it's actually a little bit harder to stop than, you know, just getting a bunch of kills on somebody and getting a lead off that way because you're not really shut downable in the sense of, like, obviously you dying gives back a lot of golden XP, but it's not like you have a kill bounty, right? So in a lot of ways, it's actually the most kind of stable way to get ahead. So again, maybe not a lot of fireworks to it, but it's the best way to do it. He's playing like he's got a gank coming, so I'm going to give him a bit of respect. This is Anubis, or this is, sorry, Hades mid. Not jungle, but he's down there. Yeah, I mean, obviously Jing can do some damage, so I'm not going to pretend he doesn't do any. So that would be silly. But we stick with the clearing, we're going to be fine. We'll back up here, go get some MP5 from the totem, and we can come right back and make sure we get this rock. Just space a little bit. Get the rock, easy peasy. He's got a wave that, you know, is kind of bugging him. And we'll just continue to get mana sustain. We're going into binding first. I could have went into Genji's. If you're really afraid of magical damage, you just go into Genji's first. I don't really care though, so I didn't. And yeah, slowly but surely, this guy is getting in a pretty bad spot. We're already up like 200 gold on him. We're gonna go get this blue buff here. And here's the thing, like, he could maybe get this blue, there's a chance, right? But he's missing a wave, so it's really bad. And I'm just going to play this as slow as I need to ensure I get everything I want. There's a little chest here, we can take this as well. And we steal the blue, we stole maybe the chest, we did, and he misses a full wave. So all of a sudden that lead that was like 200 is now, you know, 400, and I mean, look at his game state, it's completely over. Like, this lane is completely lost, and none of it was really us like doing some crazy outplay. It was just understanding what we're better at on a character like this into this kind of matchup. So whenever you see these Kuzenbos of the world, these Jing Chens of the world, really any Guardian solo, be it in Smite 1 or Smite 2, play farm first, pick something that can kind of, you know, amplify and really do well in that playstyle. Generally these Guardians do decent damage, but they just don't clear fast enough, and as a result, they're quite weak. You can kind of struggle if you play like a mage or something at times. Not that they don't, you know, have the same opportunity to do what I'm doing now, but they're squishy enough that the Jing or whatever the god is full commits to you. It can be a problem. Now, obviously, this isn't every Guardian solo. I want to be clear on that. Gods like Cerberus, gods like Cthulhu, gods like Sobek as well. You know, they kind of can be a lot more problematic. You can still do this against those characters, the Urmungandr as well, but it's just a little less easy. But lower damage picks, Jing Chen, thinking of Smite 2 gods now instead of Smite 1. Even Bacchus in a lot of lanes, you can kind of just PvE. So, hopefully helpful, you know, because it doesn't always have to be some super crazy mechanical outplays. It can just kind of be having a plan, sticking to it, and making sure you don't end. I'm gonna look to kill him here. We got a wave crashing, so we have plenty of time. I'll try to get the big auto off. He's not gonna let me. That's fine. We're just making him panic here. 2 down, 3 down. Now he's in a lot of trouble. Get the 1 off. Bye-bye. Can really make people kind of panic by just bringing the wave in. And either way, even if we don't even do anything, just by walking at him like that, it's a lot of tension. People will kind of freak out, but we'll get a good angle eventually. And even if we don't, he's missing all the gold. Or losing at least most of it, right? Because it's all going to just slowly trickle in and die. I'm going to wrap around this Uller here. He doesn't know. That's his beads force, and he's probably just dead. Yep. Nice. I'm on cooldowns right now, so our boy might be dead. Oh, the Samir's dead, never mind. Oh, that's a little silly. He's still dead, doesn't matter. Nice. Alright. Go back right. This is another great thing, right? Because we've got this lead, we've got this clearing speed and all that stuff. We can also just kind of, you know, rotate. So that's fun. I mean, it makes the whole process a lot easier to do whatever we need to. Nem can solo her blue when it's up, or she might just back here because she's low. It doesn't really matter either way. And we're going to go get silver. So guys, this is the last T-God. Isn't that kind of crazy? I mean, man, it really feels like we're kind of flying through. And we're just onto the U-Gods next, so I think Uller's the first one. We can ult this. Okay. This is kind of awesome. He's missing minions for this, so yeah. I was going to try to walk back. His 1 actually does more damage than my 2. Does he know the numbers, though? Nope. Yeah, that's one of those things I will say, like, from playing comp and stuff, you get a really good grasp on what abilities secure, what ones don't, and if you need to wait or not. I'm completely fine. It's close. I'm still fine, though. I'm, like, out of mana. Appreciate the help, though. He's fine. Alright, we'll back. Take a reset here. We're going to go into Relic Dagger. This is one of those items that is not in Smite 1. Smite 2, sorry. And I understand why not. I guess it's because it's like, you only have 1 relic, right? But a really awesome item. I love this item. I think it's so cool. I would like to see a Relic Dagger for active items. Now, I could see how that could be really broken, but something that effectively fulfills that point. It would have to be garbage from a stat perspective, but I still think it would be very cool. So yeah. Hope to see that, or some iteration of that at some point in the future. But yeah, Relic Dagger is awesome. You know, it just makes us play the tier way more effective. This is core on the character. Again, our build is a little bit backwards because we're into a magical, but generally speaking, you go like Regrowth, Relic Dagger, you can go Genji's if you want, and then you just go like Wing Blade, and life's good. So we're building something similar, but just a bit different. You can just ult here. He's fine. He's lucky his jumps came up there. He was cooked. I think this guy's going Tablet, which, you know, you can do on Jing. It's definitely, like, not bad. We were never in trouble here, like, you're even close to it, so I'll just, like, walk away. And we can fight at the blue. Looks like Hades is running away. I can just walk towards him. I have Blank. He's dead. We can just keep walking at them. Awesome stuff, guys. They'll probably get this blue, but maybe not. They got it, dude. Damn it. I am not afraid, folks. Ooh, I fucked it. I misplayed. No. That's that CCR passive from T right there in full effect. We're fine. Alright, a little too ambitious there. I definitely shouldn't have looked for that that dash on the Ullrin Tower, but we had a good time, didn't we? And no death, so it was a good play. We're gonna go get this and look for a reset probably. The stuff is going quite well. I wasn't expecting the tier game to be hard. He's a fun character, a really good character. You know, you just have to kind of pick your spots for him, and that's one of the reasons I really want him in Smite 2. You know, it's one of those picks that isn't always good, but when he's good, he's amazing, you know? And I love picks like that. I love these kind of niche picks that, you know, you see them do well and you're like, why is this guy not picked every game? And then you see him in a game that he's bad in and you're like, wow, this guy should never be picked again, you know? It's a really interesting contrast, and I think a lot of characters in Smite are a little, oh geez, I was going to use like a science term, but um, I think I was going to say the wrong one, so I'm not even going to bother. But they're like a little bit too, you know, statically strong in every regard, and they're not super, you know, dynamic in the sense of, okay, this pick is good here and not good here. I hate that in Smite. I feel like a lot of characters are just either good or bad, and yes, there's some like matchup stuff, you know, components to it, but a lot of it is very black and white, or more black and white than I think it used to be. And I really do hope that, like, you know, there's a specialization patch coming out where they're specializing items and stuff. I hope they kind of work towards doing that with characters as well. Which maybe just by items like, you know, contrast that'll start to happen. But it's really annoying where, like, in Smite 2, you'll have, like, okay, Kabrakan's really good. And that's it. There's no, like, but, there's no if you pick this character, it counters him. And that exists in Smite 1. Not at the maybe contrast that I think it should, but like, for example, in Smite 1, if you pick Baron into Cab, that's kind of an either-or matchup, where Cab can be really risky into Baron. But in Smite 2, I feel like you pick Baron into Cab, and you're just like, okay, I'm just a worse character, you know? So it doesn't even matter. And that's not fun, in my opinion. We get the Blink pick on Hades again. Poor guy. That guy's gonna die. Jing, I didn't even realize was there. We'll go back right, 4.5k lead, 4k lead on the team, which is pretty great. 08 solo mid, and we will go back right, try to go get these bastions, and yeah. Cool stuff. We got him. Silver's up. I could go get that, I guess. We're 5 levels up already, which is pretty awesome. Remember, guys, I told you that was going to happen. Did I get a solo on this guy? I think I got one. But yeah, we're up 3k. So you play with a objective, a purpose, and an objective, excuse me, a purpose, and everything else kind of works itself out, you know? I think that's a good takeaway in life, not just this, you know, dying match of Smite 1 ranked. You know, so hope you can take that with you. We're going to go into regrowth here, get us a bit more cooldown, get us up to 20%. After that, you know, Spirit Robe, really good option, gives us up to 30% there. So probably going to be what we build in the end. Let's see if these are up. You know, at this point, like, of course I can kind of continue to do the laning phase stuff and, you know, get ahead and slowly continue to build my lead. I think that's a bit unnecessary. You really, at this point, want to rotate, and that's kind of what Relic Dagger allows you to do. You're effectively a support from a Relic perspective. You don't have TP, right? Obviously, TP can make you rotate, but we're so mobile and agile right now that it's really quite good for us to just kind of run around and look to blink on people, look to force speeds, get over to Gold Furies, all that stuff. So that's just what we're going to do. We're on a ward here. I don't really care. I'm just going to ult in and we go ham here. Now, I like the energy from Cab. He might be dead, but that's still a good trade. I mean, this Scotty's 15, was 5 and 2 at the time, has a Relic Dagger, which is a little bit surprising, but having some health on Scotty's not crazy uncommon. Definitely helped her live there, though. Got Ullr's beads, and again, look, her blink's 70 seconds, right? So it's going to be up so soon. And this is what I mean by just impacting the map on a pick like this. You want to do this as readily and as consistently as possible. Tier 1 tower secured, we can just do gold. And, you know, look, again, these slow farming characters, what does this Jing do? Well, he can't get tablet stacks because there's no one to fight. And he'll clear out and he'll get the tower eventually and all this stuff, but the speed at which he's doing it is just weak. You know, if he's playing a higher damage character, there's, I mean, nothing lost here, realistically, right? I don't care about losing my tower and my blue and silver at this point, but he at least gets more of a counter punch, you know what I mean? It's kind of like just punching at nothing right now and not especially hard. And that's a big problem. So, you know, these picks can be really, really trapping. And I think there's a big prevailing idea that Guardian solos are good in Smite 1, and even at times in Smite 2. And usually that's just because it's weaker players and they don't really understand like how pressure works or how to exploit it. So yeah, we say all that to say we're playing, I fucked it up, we're playing Jing Chen soon for the A to Z, so we're almost there. It's one of the last characters, but we're on that final stretch, so pretty cool stuff. And, that guy dies. Good job, guys. This is really a pick I do miss, though. I haven't played him in so long. And, yeah, he's awesome. He feels so fluid. The auto attack cancels are great. One of the best designed characters in this game, in my opinion. I don't think, I mean, difficulty, it's kind of subjective. Like, do you think Tyr is a hard god? In a lot of ways, I think yes, but I think the difficulty of this character is playing him when it's a tough game. Because when it's a good Tyr game, it's obviously very easy. Or, I don't want to say it's obviously very easy, but it's a lot easier. But when it's a tough Tyr game, and you pick Tyr, and it's like, okay, you're into a game where you really have to kind of, like, thread the needle on making him effective. So let's say you pick Tyr because you're like, okay, you know, there's a god I'm good into, but then they end up locking in gods I'm bad into. Trying to get around that, so gods like Agni and stuff, trying to get around that I think is a really interesting and oftentimes really hard journey, but it's really satisfying if you make it work. Okay, that's fine. A lot of the character's movement though too, right? It's less actually about the mechanics, but there is a lot of auto attack canceling. So it's a bit of everything. And I think that's what makes it so fun. There's like a good blend on this god. Spam taunting me, what the hell? Owning him slowly. I kill that guy, good job. I'm completely fine. Terrific down though. Just body block him. Go 7. This guy's gonna ult. We just combo him after. 07 times 2. Let's shove mid, guys. We are on a roll right now. And we're just gonna keep going for the Phoenix here. So a really important thing, whenever you have blink, right, in a spot like this, my auto attack damage on mid isn't that great, but I want to just look for the blink, so I'm going to disengage from combat and look for it. Now, she shouldn't be chasing. I love the energy, but you just want to hit the Phoenix there. 07. Alright, no problem. All good, I'm out. I didn't really get the blink I wanted. I definitely wanted to push him back, but if I'm not able to, you just kind of let me be and let me get out. It's no biggie. This guy's 0-10-1, that's fire. Are we just taking some deaths here? Yeah, I can't really help. Sorry. We're gonna get that, and actually, you know, let's undo that. Let's get Thebes here, guys. I haven't built Thebes in a while. I know the Thebes counter is sitting at like 16 or something, so let's get a Thebes pickup in case they surrender or whatever. At least you guys know we have it, right? And we can kind of just get that. Realistically, if you want to go Thebes here, totally fine. You want to go Mantle, go ahead. You want to go something else as well, probably fine. Doesn't really matter. Shared prots is always good. So we'll try to get that stacked up. And in the meantime, I don't know. I guess I can get my blue. Wait, Jing has the same amount of gold as me? How the hell? Did he just get like every kill there? He must have, right? That's so sickening. Guys, isn't this game like awesome? The comeback mechanics in Smite 1 are some of the most piss poor design things I've ever seen. I think so much of it is, you know, when people are like, a lot of people, when I've made comments about balance in Smite 2, and they're like, you shouldn't balance towards the competitive scene. This is exactly why you don't balance towards the casual scene. The Jing Chen was down 5.5 levels. We rotated, got kills, got assists, got objectives. He stayed in lane a little bit, was still down about 4 levels, and because he got a couple of shutdown kills that he didn't even have a huge hand in, he just happened to be there, he's all of a sudden as farmed as me. Like, that makes no sense, right? I think we can all agree. And those comeback mechanics aren't as severe as Smite 2 ones, or this games are more severe than Smite 2's, but it's just like the point of when you start balancing around a, you know, audience that doesn't actually like play the game or really know, and I don't say that disrespectfully, but it's just true. You run into a lot of issues. Like, I would never say Rainbow Six Siege or Valorant or League of Legends or any game that I don't play like to that level should be balanced around me. That's just really naive and stupid. I'm gonna reset here, go left, and we'll take a defense so we don't lose this Phoenix. We might actually just lose it, but now we're fine. They shelled? What is going on? Okay, they're gonna get it, but it like doesn't matter. I mean, they're all gonna die for this, but more importantly, we got Fire Giant, so you might see a play like that and you're like, wow, that really sucks. But the thing is, right, is that we're gonna shove out left anyways. So obviously, anytime you split a Phoenix, it's not bad. You know, you got to do something. But again, we're going to shove out this lane, so assuming nothing goes terribly wrong here, we should just trade Phoenixes. And with the kills, especially the deaths that'll probably be staggered here on their side of things, we're pretty happy with that. Now, Ullr's going to split mid. What Posh should do is defend tier 2 mid, and we just continue to shove left. And as long as he doesn't get soloed, this is very good. Kind of sucks that we didn't kill anybody besides Ymir, because again, if their deaths are staggered, we get a free Phoenix here. But this should still be very much doable. Maybe it isn't. I mean, it should be, but maybe it won't be. We'll see. We have a bit of a wave. It's not the best. Cab's poked a little. I can look for a blink engage here. I don't want to force the 2 arcs. We'll just kind of die. Not me, but the back line. It's fun. Still getting deep stacks. Oh, is this guy just dead? That was a really good play. Good job. Nice, dude. Go left here. Oh, shit. The wave shoved out. That's a little bit sad. I mean, we don't have a wave. We can still do it, but it's not that easy anymore. Jing blinked ulted. Cab's kind of deep. I'm going to ult here. This ult's bad. Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster. Really, really important. We have to keep our wave shoved there. And we didn't, so unfortunately there's nothing. You know what? I guess the left Phoenix play ended up being goated. Who would have thought? That sucks. That's fine. We really should be able to still turn this. I mean, this Ullr just jumped in. He's by himself. We just go on him, guys. Don't be afraid. He axed. Is its Aegis down? Jumped away. This Pos is terrified for no reason. He's really screwing us. Okay, we have been very much abandoned for no reason. Why is he just leaving? Okay. Oh dear. I don't know why that guy just ran away. What is this build? Okay. That tells us all we need to know. You can go Brooch or Redstone. Redstone is definitely more of like a... how do I explain it? You tend to go Brooch when you're in a game where you can like... They're both bad and good on tier, I guess is the best way to put it. Brooch is nice because if I actually get an angle on somebody, I do like reasonable damage. But Redstone is nice because if I don't get an angle on somebody and I just like land my ult or I don't know, hit a 2 on somebody idly, I am tankier. So I tend to recommend Redstone in high CC drafts and Brooch into lower CC drafts. So this game they have backliners with CC, frontliners with CC, and mid with CC. You want to go Redstone most likely. That's kind of like the best way to put it short term. If I have like a lot of free casting and I'm able to consistently combo someone in team fights, I should go Brooch. But usually like that's gonna happen more often when you have more space in your team comp. So what do I mean by that? Like you have more frontliners. I mean, that's not always the case, but generally speaking, I think that's a good measuring stick to go by. That's his Beads Aegis. Yeah, I don't think Izzy should have went in there. Got the beads for the cooldown reset. We're fine here. On cooldowns, though. Good job. Also, you get some attack speed, which isn't relevant, but it's fun. We're baiting him, boys. He just dies here. I'm totally okay. Pass is going to shove mid, which is cool. We can kind of keep the Jing from backing just a little bit. We might just try to run through here. We'll reset. It's fine. That's all we got to do. Now we get mid, and we just go to fire. Left is up, so we're all good over there. I'll steal the speed buff. We'll take a reset. And I think we're in a prime position to win this one, folks. Isn't that just wonderful? I could actually just go Bewitched Dagger here, which is the anti-auto attack glyph. If you want to go this one, because you get prots and stuff when you use a relic, so when you blink in or when you beads, also very good. They're both fine. Generally, I go Eldritch, but they have double auto attackers, so we'll change it up just this one time. We don't need to commit to this. We should just like look for the fight. Uh-oh. Oh, this is going quite poorly, my friends. We're probably losing this, huh? Never mind, we got it. It's okay. It's fixable. Just gonna pre-beads the CC. Finish him. Play this slow. We still have Blink. They're gonna chase. That's Hades Blink. I'm fucked. Damn it. Oh, hold up. Aw, I juked into the 3. My bad. It's still probably fine. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. This guy dies. Ooh, hold up. Uller. He's clutching. Oh, this is taking a little longer than I thought it would. Nice. I don't actually think we end here, though. Is this just a wash? Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Too much Smite. This Jing Chen build is awesome, by the way. Tablet, Shifters, Mantle, Erosion. That's so fire. Love it. Are we gonna get gold? I guess so. The thing is, with a match like this, I think there's actually... And what's scary is you guys as the viewers will see the game time stamp and know the answer before me, but there's actually a chance this game goes like 40-some minutes before it gets resolved, and that's scary. I do say, like, Smite 2 definitely did a really good job at, like, actually creating some endgame potential with the Warhorn, minion buffing, and, you know, stuff like that. Because Oni waves suck. They're really not great. Also, I mean, 3K pots actually stacking and stuff. That's cool. You never get to use them anymore. I really don't know why they like did all those 3K pot changes. It was a really good system before. But old 3K pots used to be perfectly awesome. They were so much fun. And then they just like nerfed them, and then they nerfed gold intake, and then they nerfed all the stats, and it's like, okay, what are we doing here? I don't know. Not too sure. Can I just ult this guy? Oh, we got his back off on a bot. Whoops. Can we just shove left? We got a right wave coming in. I guess we don't have fire on people really, right? We can go right. Oh, they're just going to turtle for 35 years, folks. Okay, well, it's on me to find an engage. That's half decent. I mean, I can find an engage, but is it good? I don't know. Found a good engage. You just got to dash away. Okay, that was... He's very jumpy. It's alright, though. She died to that? Oh my gosh. She had Aegis too, she didn't use it. Oh no. I'm okay. My game almost just like exploded right there, but we're fine. I mean, yeah, that wasn't played very well. We lived. We're alive. Oh my gosh, she's owning him. Wait, this auto attack build might be broken. My bad, Pos. I was hating on it earlier. I'm sorry. Where is the... I got juked so hard. Oh my gosh, he's cooked. Okay, he was kind of cooked anyways, but that's pretty awesome. Get the combo on him. He's got jumps, but he's poked out, so we've done our job. And this right Phoenix, it's going down, folks. Maybe we'll kill both of them, though, too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, ×2. Ullr's gonna be up. Haas unfortunately dies. That sucks. Can we shove mid? Get this mid Phoenix really quick. We're not gonna be able to end, unfortunately, my friends, but 2 Phoenixes down. You know, it's an improvement. Hades has timeline? What the fuck? Oh, this is such an awesome play. Go left, guys. We can get this. Oh, actually, can we? Oh, I might be, like, baiting us so hard here. Oh, maybe we can't. I'm lying. I thought we had fire. Oh, I just trolled him. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. What? That's fucking crazy, dude. The fact that we don't... That's not our fault. Or, it's my fault for sure, but it's not my team's fault. Oh, yeah, dude. This game... Like, the fact that we can't just get that is kind of insane. I guess... No, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Got the combo, beads first, I'm dead. Fuck. He definitely... I mean, that was obvious, my bad. Alrighty. I'm just, like, getting sleepy, dude. These guys are so boring. Just sitting in their Titan, freaking being the biggest wusses ever. I mean, I super into, though, and I baited my Nem, and I baited my Cab, and now they're gonna get EFG, and now the game's over. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not actually over, but this is kind of sad. Yeah, they get EFG. We've inted, folks. Never make that play I just made. It's so obvious he's always going to have beats his Relic Dagger. My bad. Does he kill him? That was a really bad Whirlpool. Too bad. Good try. Yeah, so they get fire on 5, which is a little bit unlucky. My fault. Okay, well, we got a 3k, so that's fun. 2 Phoenixes are still down, so it's not like... Oh, 7, man. Holy crap. That sensitivity was really awesome. So it's not like it's all over, but you know, this is quite bad. We might just lose here. If we get chain pick, the game's instantly over. Let's see if we can find an angle though, nonetheless, because we're not afraid. So what do you do here realistically if you have fire? You shove out your waves, then you group down a lane, and you just kind of are decisive with it. The way we make this really problematic for them is we just split the map a bit, and it is going to disrupt them, and we'll probably just look for a pick as a result. So yes, as a group, are they good? Sure, but they have waves to deal with, and that's kind of their big weakness, right? So we're going to like go get this wave here, and you know, now they're going to get pulled over here, and then maybe we can go mid and get somebody, something like that, right? Now what they can also do is just kind of create like a fortress like they are right now, and just defend, but then their whole EFG is just used to stabilize, which is okay sometimes, right? But I mean, usually people get impatient and so we'll see if they uphold it. I'll D-word this. We'll get this right wave again. Oh shit, and they're being a bit lazy with these waves. Just a little bit. They're collapsing on me now. We leave. It's fine. So if they try to collapse on us, what do? We just leave. Super simple. And again, they're still staying around their Phoenixes, so they're not actually pushing anything. Which is awesome. Yeah, now we just go left. See? They're understanding it, boys. Hell yeah. Mid wave shoving, right wave is still shoving. Jing is going to cover that. I can hover mid here and still look for a shove, really. That's fine. Oh, I could have up down, my bad. Is he okay? Should be. Nem got afraid. No. Oh no, it's a disaster. That Hades Bancroft's Claw is the most awesome item of all time, isn't it? Like, this guy gets a shield for pressing a non-damaging ability. What the fuck? That's so awesome. I'm gonna shove right here. Oh no, guys. We'll get this Phoenix. They're gonna try to run it down. But they'll probably panic with seeing us. Never mind. Well, they didn't panic, but they sent one back, which was smart. We can hold now, though, which is nice. his beads down. Am I just dead? Surely not. Oh, I'm fine. Oh, they're just gonna walk in. She dead? Oh dear. Dios mio. Combo this guy? Is his Aegis down? Yeah, we're fine. This is playable. Not sure if I can actually reach though. I have ult in 20. I'm gonna try. I think they're backpedaling a little bit too much. That really sucked. Owie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Oh no. It's over! I told you we were cursed. I kind of inted one time, so that's on me, but like, yeah, there was some other stuff that happened. Goated combo though. Hold up. It's not over. It's not over. Izanami rage quit. Can we still end? No, we can't even end, but we held. Yeah, I can't kill this guy. I can like combo him a little bit to try to peel him. I'm dead here. I shouldn't have even bothered. My one got cancelled. Damn it. I mean, it's a stall. Like, we held. Nothing's going to happen, but Izzy rage quit, so we're going to lose now. Oh, that's so cursed, man. Unlucky. Unlucky, guys. Damn nabbit. Isn't that so sad? Well, story of Smite 1. GG, guys. Unfortunate. Had a bit of an int. Definitely baited the Nem. Then everybody else did some oopsies, and yeah, it happens. If Izzy stays, obviously we hold that there, and the game's totally fine, so it doesn't really matter. But unfortunate, you know, at least it didn't last 40 minutes for us to lose. You can look at it like that. We lost quicker rather than, you know, a different time. So that's nice. But we're going to guess we did, I don't know, 30,000 damage. 38k, so more than I thought. Excuse me. And yeah, that's going to be that. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. I really do appreciate it. I will catch you all in the next one, guys. Thank you, guys. Peace, peace.